Alright, this is 2150 Clifton Way in Avon. Customer is having some health issues and cannot keep up with the landscaping. She's currently contracted with another company, but is not happy and wants to switch over. So we want to make sure this looks awesome for her so we can gain a new customer. First things first, we want to come out and do a pre-treat. We have a severe thistle problem, so we need to get that sprayed with the selective spray. And then while we're out, we're going to trim up all of these boxwoods. We need to blow out all of the beds. This weeping cherry, if we can just trim up some of these lower branches. And then these thistle are what we need to take care of. We need to clean out the lilies. Got some more weeds there. Clean out this. Clean out this. Trim up what we need to. This is a stilby. These are old blooms. If we can just cut those back, then we've got some thistle. That's a weed. Stilby. All this is a stilby that we can cut back. Weed. Got some rhododendrons. Those look good right now, but these are all weeds. Excuse me. The buckthorn, if we can just trim it off the house. Hydrangeas look good. This is just a weed tree we can pull out. Check back there for weeds, and then there's a lot of debris that we need to blow out. This is all weeds. Trim. All these weeds need to be pulled out. That is a weed. The weeping redbud, if we can just get some of these dead branches from the bottom and then blow out the debris along the back. Trim. The spirea can get trimmed back, decently back, all the way around. Trim it back. And then make sure we're getting the weeds in the middle of them. Blow all this out. This guy, we can just pull out, blow out all of these leaves. If these are still blooming by the time we get here, we'll leave them. If they're starting to look spent, we'll just clip them off, but there are some weeds in here too. This one here, we can trim that little branch off. Same with these guys. If they're still blooming when we get here, just leave them. But all these leaves we'll get the weeds, and the Deutzia we can trim up. Make sure we get the little suckers. That's a weed tree. Trim, and then blow it out. We'll get the weeds, we'll trim the boxwood, we'll get these suckers cut down, and we'll blow out these beds. Blow out these beds and make sure we're checking for any weeds and grasses. Get all this out. This we can trim up. Blow all of this out. Make sure we're checking for any debris and weeds. This area here is of great importance. She sits out here a lot. We need to get all the weeds out of here. That's a weed. All of this needs to be cleaned out. All the thistle need to be cleaned out. And then this tree here, any of these low-hanging branches that are interfering with the walkway, if we can cut those back. It is a beautiful tree. These guys here, if we go to pull them and they do not give easily, just cut them as low as possible because we're afraid they're going to pull the liner out. But all these weeds, all of the weeds around the pond need to be cleaned out. Load everything out and make sure it's nice and clean. This area here under the tree, these are actual trees. They have stakes in them, so I guess we'll just leave them. But blow all of this out. Check the window well. Check these in this bed. And then we've got a couple weeds here. Along the back of the property, this is kind of a natural area, but she just wants it cleaned up a little bit. So any of these weeds back here we'll get. And then anything encroaching past the edge, just cut it back. Some of this stuff can get cut back. We'll get the weeds out of here, blow all the debris out. This is all weeds, all weeds. We can cut this back. This tree, if we can cut this back as far as possible. Any of these reachers here, cut that back. Cut this back if we can reach it. And then we've got rhododendrons here. Those are important to her, so leave those. But we'll cut back any of the ground cover. We can trim this back, clean this up. We'll cut this dead branch out. We'll cut this back. The rhododendron, we can just cut it back a little bit. All these weeds we'll pull out. We'll cut this guy back. This guy can get trimmed off. Again, we'll get all the ground cover and the weeds. And if we can get this ground cover pulled off the rhododendron, that would be great. And then this can get cut back as well. And then if we can get that cleaned up too, that should be it.